Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Brandon again. It's my second video, and what I'm doing today is actually working on a friend of mine's video. I made mention of her last time. I never really said what her name was, but I told you all that she's a chef. She studied French cuisine. Her name is Lindsay, and in my phone, her name is actually Lindsay Le Chef, which is kind of funny because my plan was to actually start her show up and call it Lindsay Le Chef, kind of make a little music for it and everything like that. And recently she's was looking for a what am I trying to say? See, I lose my words all the time. She went on a job interview. That's what she did. And what she was doing was see, there we go again. Wow, it's kind of late. I've had a long day, so sorry about my lack of words. And also, in my last video, I realized that I say a lot, so I'm consciously trying to stop doing that. But either way, what she did is she went on an interview to be a chef to be a cook at a particular restaurant, and she had to do a demo with some scallops. But what I had her do is actually have her cousin shoot her making the scallops and send me the video, and I was going to edit the video. Now, if I could, I would show you me editing the video, but she made me promise that I would not show anybody this video before she got a chance to take a look at it. So I'm editing her video now, and I guess what I can do is let you all know kind of a little bit more about what I do, you know, the kind of things I work with. Number one, you know, I don't have the latest and greatest editing equipment. To be honest with you, when it comes to the music that I make, I do everything on a system called Sony Acid, which is actually a system that my brother, well, one of my older brothers, got in like the early 2000s, back when we were living in an apartment, still living with my mom. And I learned how to start making beats on that. From there, I actually progressed into, I once had a CD, actually. I used to be a rapper, which is kind of funny. Because a lot of people tell me I don't have the personality to be a rapper, but I did it. So I started using Acid, and when, you know, kind of lost track of it. I got a chance to use Reason and Logic and all these other things that a lot of other people have used. Of course, I've used, I forget what that other system is called, but it's the one everybody uses. Anyway, I've used it before, but I'm kind of back to this because this is the first one that I could buy. I used to own a Mac, and that's where I kind of had Reason and everything like that, and I was using it. I loved it. But once that went down, I had to buy a PC, honestly, because it was cheaper. I love Apple products, but Samsung and PC products, they're a lot cheaper, a lot more affordable. And I'm not necessarily the richest guy in the world, which is kind of a funny thing to say, being as how now I work for a luxury dealership. But, you know, I haven't started selling cars there just yet. Either way, using Acid, and it's very limiting at times because, as creative as my mind is, I don't necessarily have all the resources within Acid to make what I'm trying to do. So I tend to have to run through a bunch of different systems just to download stuff and kind of play around with it and mess with it. But that's one thing that I do use. As far as my video editing software, I use Windows Movie Maker. And of course, this isn't showing anything, but I am going to see if I can pull up something that I was working on. This one. Okay. We'll pull this one up. And this one I called it The Chair. What it was is at my church, we run a food pantry. And one of the things that we do is we go up the street to a retirement home, and we pass out groceries there. And there's a lady there, Miss Jessie. She's one of the sweetest old ladies you will ever meet in your life. And she's got a motorized chair, which I affectionately named the Zoom Zoom. And what she did is she allowed me to ride it around in the hallways just for the fun of it. I think it goes up to about 7 miles an hour or something like that, which is a lot of fun, kind of rolling through the hallways. And I'm a big kid. I mean, I'm 23, but I'm a really, really, really big kid. Like, always have been, always will be. You know, God help my wife when we get married, because I'm going to be a big kid around that time too. But you'll actually get a chance to see some of the stuff I was working on. You won't necessarily be able to hear anything, and one of the reasons is because you all saw the headphones I'm using. I have the Bluetooth headphones from the PS4 in. You probably hear this in the background. I'm actually watching a basketball game. I'm a huge basketball fan. But this is the video and I was just kind of playing around with some things. One of the big thing behind this video is that I kind of wanted to edit it in somewhat of a Vine fashion. You actually see this is one of the few videos of me with hair. If you all been paying attention, I am extremely bald. Wait a minute. Okay, I thought I lost it for a second. But yeah, so I'm just showing a few things. There's the hallway. You know, you see the chair. You see things are kind of flipping around a lot. I haven't worked with this a lot. I've moved some stuff around, so if anything goes missing, it's because my computer can't find it, and I haven't picked it back up yet. But like I said, you're seeing me in this video just riding around, and I'm talking about random things. Actually, there's a hair salon in there, and I passed them talking about one of the guys they were dating or something like that. It was kind of funny. And I know this isn't the best view of things. I'm just kind of showing you. I actually record everything on my Galaxy Tab 4, which I bought when I was still working at Volkswagen, because it made it a little bit easier to do some things. I don't know where the video just went, but it's not there anymore. Although I can still hear the music playing in the background, which is kind of funny. But yeah, oh, there we go. Now we're back up. And we're almost coming up on the end. That's when I found out that there was a horn on there. And that was actually a lot of fun. Just rolling down the hallway, beeping at people. As you can see, there are the credits. My name, Miss Jessie's Chair, and Laurel Lakes Nursing Home. Love that place. Some of the nicest people you will ever meet. But that's just a little bit more about what I do. And I wanted to shoot this video just to give you all another opportunity to see what it is that I'm about. You all probably see the shirt, this Call of Duty Man Up. This is actually a church shirt that was made for the Brotherhood. And it's one of my favorite shirts to wear. It's got a scripture on it. I'm trying to read it in the camera and everything's backwards. But it's Proverbs 27:17. It says, "Iron sharpeneth iron, and one man..." Well, let me see. Hold up. Oh, iron sharpeneth iron, and one man sharpeneth another. And it's basically just about teamwork. And it's funny because in this business that I'm working on, it's all about teamwork. I pitched the show of Lindsay Le Chef to my friend Lindsay, but we're working together with a few other people to actually put ideas together. But anyway, just kind of wanted to give you all the opportunity to see what it is that I'm doing. I wanted to show you all that video. It's nothing special about it, and it was just a way for me to mess around with some things. It was the first video I decided to start editing since I got this computer. But yeah, so I'll be working on that, and you all enjoy, and hopefully you all get a chance to see it, and keep a lookout. Thanks again for your time, and until next time, bye.